Kaduna-born singer Temisan found a musical career inevitable despite his father's wish for him to become a civil engineer. Growing up in a music-loving family, his interest in entertainment led him to join a dance group. In 2008, the group Soul Quest won a transnational reality TV competition, which afforded them the opportunity to travel around the world performing shows. This is how Temisan got introduced to the thrills and possibilities in the entertainment industry.
I can remember clearly coming back home to Kaduna State, that flight back to Kaduna State and everything. I wasn't the same anymore. You know, because when you taste that life, you don't want to go back in it. So this is me. After a couple of months, I sold some of my properties, sold my laptop, sold some stuff, and I relocated back to Lagos, where I was working with Kathy as an assistant dance coordinator and her PA for a minute.
While in the metropolitan city, the certified dancer joined popular choreographer Kathy's team. However, his career took a new turn the day he met music label executive Banky W.
So when I was freestyling, singing, you know, he said, you should really do this. So he said, record the song and send to me. You know, even though I didn't get to record the song to send to him, I actually went to record the song. And then I had to go back to Abuja, then where I got signed to a label, and then I started recording full time. So, you know, from that competition, that dance competition, you know, it never stopped for me.
What's up, girl? I been a ping you know reply, you the fuck up, girl. But you be fine, girl, and you the stay for lucky.
Contrary to popular belief by upcoming acts that getting a record deal is the solution to all problems, Temisan says he had more issues to deal with. He echoes Kathy's opinions about dancers not getting due respect for the craft in Nigeria. Hence, his biggest challenge was acceptance by the music circle of the entertainment industry.
In this country, a whole lot of people want to see you do something for a long time, especially in the industry. You know, you have to work and work hard in front of everybody. They like to see where you start from. They like to see how you go from point A to B, C to become big. You know, so for a dancer, it's pretty much the same thing. You know, we don't have that kind of a respect that we should have as dancers. Even after winning all the competitions, even after being on TV and all the exposure, you know, I have a dance diploma from a dance school in Pretoria, South Africa, but it doesn't change anything for a dancer. So I think the greatest battle I had to fight was people taking me serious. So I had to prove myself on stage and on records, on songs, personality-wise and all that, you know, so.
Over the past 11 years, he has continued to put in his quota. His repertoire includes Joromi, Ole, and the newly released Lekki. Being a dancer, he says, gives him an added advantage in the music circle.
Being a dancer helps my music because I like to think about the people before I make a record. You know, like I'm talking to some people and they are listening and they are nodding. I like, you know, what makes you nod your head? What is the verb I used? What is the term I used? What adjective sparked up your interest? You know, so it's a whole lot of work going on. So being a dancer is easy because when you make moves, like you're chilling and a song comes up, say, hey, my job, you know. So what's the verb you heard that made you get up? At what part of the momentum of the song and the beat did you get up to? You know, so it's more of a very, you have to be very attentive to make records. So being a dancer, when you're grooving to something, the part that makes you dance very well, you learn to put those parts, those elements in your music so you can switch it up. Africans love to dance. They want to hear you sing, but please make them dance. It's very, very important.
They call me Temisan.
With more exposure comes praise from fans as well as criticisms. Dealing with unpleasant feedback is another challenge he has to deal with.
First of all, it's hard. Like when it hits me, I'm like, for a second, I'm like, yeah, thanks, man. Thank you very much. No, I'll think about it. So, and then the second stage where I'm like, what do you have? What gives him the right to talk to me like that? Why would he talk to me like that? I know but why? You know. And then the third stage where you have to rethink what he said and you have to act on it. Really, because as a musician, man, you're like a city without walls. Until you get there, you're a city without walls. Everybody can have like access to you and tell you something, and they may be right or wrong. So in general, I take all these criticisms to be very serious. I pay attention, I pick the ones I need, and then I work with them. The ones I don't need or already know, I say thank you with a very nice face and move on.
Temisan is getting ready to release a new song, Suko Music, which he says is the flagship song of his new style of music.